Welcome to the Aloha Hour, episode number 54 with Johny and Steezy. Before we get started, we'd like to remind you to please give us a like, share, subscribe, do all the things that help us grow, because when we grow, you grow. We're always unfiltered, uncut, and always raw.
All right.
Stab the dragon.
All dog it is. I'm going to make a quick introduction of our guests. Those guests actually don't need any introduction, but I was just going to go for it. They are the original members of the currently most adored rock reggae band, selling out every show, including the Blaisdell Stadium in Honolulu. Their songs topped the Billboard Top Reggae Album chart multiple times and were nominated for a Grammy Award in the Best Reggae Album category. They opened for Bruno Mars, Meghan Trainor, and other notable names. They collaborated with J. Boog, The Green, Matisiahu, Sammy Johnson, Coley Buds, and many others. Their loyal fan base spans over the vast majority of the globe. They are the Common Kings.
Hey, what an intro. We should take you on the road, Johnny.
Yeah, I gotta write that all down.
I'm like, you're naming the names.
I was like, who's he talking about? Wait, I want to meet these guys.
What was that part?
That was nice.
Honestly, after I wrote it down, then I talked to Royce, and then Royce is like, wait, and they did Pepper, and then this, and then this. Yeah.
Justin Timberlake. But that's awesome. Yeah, Justin Timberlake. But man.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake, he told me, yeah. I'm like,
One of our favorites.
Yeah, that was a whole story,
Well,
man.
thank you for having us on the Aloha
Yes,
Hour.
sir.
Yeah.
Bro, let's break bread, boo.
Yeah. First of all, it's a great pleasure to have you here. And just to give a little bit of a backstory, they came to Hawaii for a show and to launch their new drink, which is Uncle Ed's.
Grab one of them
Damn
bottles.
good.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, that one's already
my
been
favorite.
tapped in.
Sorry, my bad.
Use body.
The seal is broken on that one.
Awesome.
So, yeah, you guys launched your drink. And tell us a little bit about that. I mean, how did you guys ended up having a vodka?
So, working on this bitch.
It's not a No, man. I mean,
No, this actually was gifted to us by two brothers, and one of them was Uncle Ed's. And unfortunately, Uncle Ed's had passed away, but his whole get down was the community, family, feel good vibes, everything. So when he passed away, and this was inherited and gifted to us, like we wanted to keep the legacy of Uncle Ed's. And it just matched. It was in line with Common Kings, you know. And then community, friends, family. The fan base is our family. So we've created this kind of vibe that every time we meet new people, all our fans, we treat them like family. And that's such the Aloha thing to do. That's the Hawaii thing to do.
So that's a Hawaiian brand.
He lived in Hawaii for 10 years. And all the natural essence, all the botanicals are from Hawaii. And he fell in love with Hawaii so much. And he was like, dude, Hawaii gives so much aloha back. It's our time to give back aloha to them, you know? And we live by a creed, die by a creed, never above you, never below you, always beside you. And that's what represents, that's what Uncle Ed's and Common Kings represents. So we like to have a damn good time.
Yeah.
It is damn good, bro.
And bro, and we're not vodka drinkers before this. We're all whiskey.
Yeah.
On our riders, whiskey. But then, dude, this vodka is hands down the smoothest vodka.
Yes.
No hangover the next day.
Clean.
And we tell everybody, just drink it with ice, taste it first, and everyone just across the board.
I know.
Like, oh my God,
Did
this
you try
is
it?
so smooth.
Yeah, so
You tried it with
I have a story, actually.
Yeah, tell him.
I don't drink. Period.
Okay.
I drink once in a blue moon special occasion.
Okay.
I was emceeing Super Bowl at TJ's. You guys know Ken.
Yeah.
Of course.
So Ken is my brother too.
Yeah,
and
love Ken.
so we was just sitting there, and then he's passing around the shots, and he's like, "Here, drink this. Don't worry about it. It's only 12%. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I don't drink, but I'll drink it.
Right.
So I sip it to taste it. I was like, oh, this shit is delicious. I have no idea what it is.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
just sipping it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take another one. And another one. And another one. And I'm like 4 in, and I'm like, bro, this feels so good. I love this, whatever this is. I took a picture of it just to remind myself what it was. He never told me anything that it involved Common Kings.
Oh, my
so
Wow.
I end up talking to Johny, and he's like, oh, we're going to launch this liquor at Aroma.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I tried that. That's the Common Kings one? I was like, oh, that's minor, bro. It's only 12%. And then I looked at the bottle, and I was like, Oh, it's not 12%. Oh, jeez. No wonder.
Yeah, that's how Ken gets all the girls.
Yeah.
Next day later, it's the only way to get rid of them.
What happened?
You got me,
He
bro.
told you it was only 12%.
Yo, it was me, guys. But it was so smooth. I believed it. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, it makes sense. This thing is so good. Like, I just was sipping it, you know,
Bro,
like, the whole night.
Your reaction, that whole story, that genuine is how everyone says across the board.
Across the board.
And I'm just like, bro, and then they're like, dude, I'm a vodka connoisseur. I was like, Tito's this, Grey Goose, Belvedere, and then this has got to be one of the smoothest. And it really helps with the essence of it, of what he put in there.
Yeah.
So we're like, dude,
Nothing's artificial, so everything's organic. Everything's like.
You can actually
like
shoot
real.
them just like this.
that's how good it is. You can
Small
shoot
little
it.
shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're doing it.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay. I
Yeah.
kept sipping it. Like, bro, this thing's delicious.
So there's a lot of other brands, spirits, brewery, they were trying to kind of collab with us, and we were just holding out. We didn't feel like, oh, I don't know when the right one's going to be. But then this came in line with us and the whole branding of this, and we're going to rebrand everything. We're now, 51% owners of this, and we are the face and the ambassadors of this. And it's from Hawaii, from here, and it makes sense because we're from Hawaii, and it's all family based and just good vibes. It's great.
I
A
love
lot
it,
of people
bro.
don't know JR is like 60% Hawaiian.
No way. His mom is
From Molokai.
From Molokai.
Oh, from
Molokai,
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
She looks so Hawaiian. I thought she was Samoan. Facts. I wanted to marry her. No, baby. I'm from Hawaii. Dude. That's why he's like a unicorn, bro. I'm telling you, there's not that many, that much blood in Hawaii. So, it's real. So it all made sense. And what's great about it, too, there is a Kinoole, a Native Hawaiian organization that we partner up with this. So it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
It's beautiful, bro.
there's a
real
lot of
on
layers
people.
to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to
But
this.
at the end of the day, these are some real people. They had real love, for the islands, and it just matched.
It made so
much
much
just
sense.
made sense, and they were like, it was crazy because it was all their ideas. They're like, dude, we want to make a difference, but what are we? We're
real
just
difference,
these white guys. They're from Idaho. We have family in Idaho, and they come from a line of distillers. So they have a whole legacy brand. That they do, and
Yeah,
so
this is a legacy
this was
brand.
and we're like, dude, we're.
And they're like, oh my god, this makes so much sense.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
But
We're happy.
it's a real movement. There's a lot more behind it. Obviously the launch party thing, is freaking amazing.
Yeah, it was cracking.
But we just know
nuts.
that everything goes back.
Nice
because
touch
for us,
on the Uncle Ed's.
it's about giving back.
That's
It is.
beautiful.
Yeah.
bro.
It is.
I love that.
And that story was so genuine.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was tripping. I was just like, because it's just so delicious, and I don't drink.
Yeah.
So for me,
especially
it's
for someone that doesn't drink often.
Yeah, because it's something. So when it comes to drinking, if I have to, I'm like, throw it back, get it done with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in this case, I'm just like drinking it away. I'm like, I'm having a good time. Come on, Niners, you fuckers, let's go. Getting pumped.
49er
Let's
fan.
go.
Gang.
For one game, I was a Niner fan.
Ah,
One game.
I'll take it. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
that's all it is. I know no one was in a Kansas City Chiefs fan over here.
Steelers, huh?
Steelers, me.
It was you,
Die
Steelers.
hard.
Oh, guys.
So wait,
Alright.
what came first? Did you have a song called "Damn Good," right?
So we wrote that song in 45 minutes. Damn good time. Whoa. And then we got a call that partnership just happened. And then they're like, is there any way we can add damn good time in this song? And we're like, and we're in the middle, almost done. I was like, guys, we need a bridge. And we're just gonna say, oh, it's a damn good time. And that's it.
that was it.
That's how it happened.
Oh,
Okay, so
vibes.
when you listen to the song, it's fucking.
It's about
Having a good time.
damn good time. This is what we were about, and with Uncle Ed's.
So the way I saw it is like the song came first. The song is so good. They said, "Let's have a good time. Let's do the vodka. Damn good." I thought first was the song, then came the vodka.
No, vodka
No,
first,
vodka
song
first.
came, but when the
Wow.
But we didn't know.
connection
Happened.
happened,
Yeah, the
literally
connection
in real
wasn't
time.
made yet, yeah.
And then I got a call. So the master, can we somehow we just got? I was like, yeah. Boys, we know that. And sure enough, boom, it happened like that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It feels like
And
it's
then
meant
doesn't
to
that
be.
record match
Absolutely.
the vibe?
Totally.
Yeah, so
Totally.
it's good. Yeah.
So by the way, if we're already talking about it, how do you guys when you guys put down a song or a single or an album? What is your creative process? Are you guys all sit together, just hashing it out? Do you have a topic? Do you have you come up with a couple of sentences. I mean, how does the process work?
It varies.
Yeah, it really it
right or
varies.
wrong
Like
way.
there's we've done it all. You know, we've wrote ourselves, we've collaborated. I think some of our best work is working with with other people, just because like everybody has a different story of what we're trying to present. You know, JR comes up with all the melodies. You know, he'll sit there, and then we'll go to work from there.
Yeah.
You know, and our process, like a lot of people are just like, oh, it's good, it's fine, just do it. You know, but we care because we feel like you're gonna sing this year, 10 years from now,
100%.
20 years from now, it still needs to sound
Timeless.
like you didn't write it 20 years ago. You know.
Yeah.
So our process is pretty in depth. A lot of people say oh, you guys are thinking too much, but I mean it's working. You know, it's working for us.
And
Yeah.
the same goes for production.
Yeah.
You know, every instrument, every snare. Piano,
A lot of people
all
say,
of it.
man, what's taking so long? I was like, man, it takes, we have a certain brand and standard that we try to keep, and it's only for the fans. So when we do release a record, you're going to know, bro, that's a Common Kings record. Yeah. So that's why it takes a little bit more time, but we take pride in our work.
Yeah.
Same thing like this. But yeah, that's how it is. There's no right or wrong way. Just whatever inspires us at the time.
But everybody's involved.
Yeah, we're all involved.
Yeah, everybody's involved. So if we have we'll do writing camps. We'll work with other producers, other songwriters, and Mata will take lead. He'll go in a group, and they'll do vocals, and me and Jerome we'll start production. We'll work on beats with some of the other producers and stuff like that, and then we'll all right, cool. We'll just constantly switching. It's like
multiple rooms,
going
multiple writers and
Setups.
producers. Bring this writer with this producer, that writer, JR, jump in here. There's a melody there, boom, boom, boom. After that, there's 100 records. I was like, okay, cool. Let's sit back. Of the top 100, what do we like? Take this. It is just kind of like that. We weave the web that makes sense.
Wow.
That keeps what is that Common King sound? And then that from there on, people, even writers, was like, damn, y'all got it down.
And in that, it was crazy because in that process, we'll have songs that just come out damn good. That one happened literally in 45 minutes.
So the guys,
That was at the end of the session.
Yeah.
So we'd already written the songs that we came there to perform to write, and then they're like, "Hey, I kind of had this thing." It's like, okay, let's see where it goes, and then
something gonna wake up. The llama said, "Oh, this is sick."
yeah, then that one happened.
That's usually how it is. You work so hard for the 18th hour, and then the 19th hour, all of a sudden, that's where the magic is.
That's where the hit
I actually
comes
think
from,
what you said was beautiful. We weave it together.
Yeah.
We weave it together.
Yeah.
So, because you all are alphas, and you all have your own point of view, whether it's the music, the vocal, the ideas, things you go through, and then you bring each and every one of the kings together. You weave it to one masterpiece. I love it.
You're absolutely right, John. Because when people ask Common Kings, Junior King is not Common Kings. I'm not Common Kings or Ivan or Rome. It's us together.
Yep.
That's what makes Common Kings. And we've had multiple interviews, and people, they always start with, "Man, how did you guys manage to stay together for this long?" And we're like, what do you mean?
I swear I have that question too.
Doesn't all bands it's like no, it is so rare.
Yeah.
And we didn't kind of realize that because we've just been in it, to have the same group of original band members from day one. And we've been doing this for 20 plus years, Common Kings for over 10 years. But I think what we take testament and pride that we're a band of brothers first. There's no egos. We don't have any arguments. Anything that we might have an issue, we discuss. But and that's the biggest thing. And everyone has just come. All our families grew up together. All the kids grew up together. So it's genuinely a family. And everyone we could come and bring into the circle. They, damn, you guys are a real Ohana. This is a real family. He's like, yeah, we don't try and make it a business because the music business is tough.
Yeah.
If you don't have a real group, a core with you, dude, you're done.
You're lost.
You're lost.
Would have been done years ago.
There's so many people, man, become a GD. He's like, yo, you go solo, everything. And we're like, I don't know, do you? But I feel like we got a good thing here.
Yeah,
and he's
absolutely.
like, it was absolutely like that from day one.
there's one thing that nobody can take away from you, and this is you mentioned the word, you said Ohana. I think everybody that comes, even to see you at the Blazer where there's 8,000 people, still you feel connected to you guys. Even before I
That's a
met
good
you,
point.
before I've been with you, your songs, when I hear you, the way you vibe, you feel connected. And this is something very, very special. And like you said, it's not one or two, it's together. You're the Common Kings, which you deliver something that it's not easy to create, that vibe, that Ohana feeling where everybody feels connected to you guys as if they know you.
That's
And
so
that's
true.
so special. And I think looking from the side into you guys, it seems like you guys don't have that kind of ego. Oh, I'm the guy, I'm the this, No, it's like together.
Yeah.
And when I see you on the bass and you're just having a good time and you're just like, it's like
Vibing.
Yeah, vibing.
Yeah.
I just want to be with him on there. Let's go.
Uncle Louie, everyone has their favorite. Everyone gravitates to Uncle Louie. But yeah, you're absolutely
the
spot
picture
on.
of the last event we had together for the 10-year anniversary for Hawaiian Aroma Cafe, there's
Yeah.
pictures of Jerome on the drums, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The pictures, have you seen the pictures? When he goes nuts,
Oh.
when he's like this, that picture, you just looking at the picture, you get, look, I'm chicken
Goosebumps.
skin. Yeah. It's
Chicken skin.
This is something that is special, just by looking at you guys.
No, that means a lot to us because we take pride. We take pride on our show above everything. Our records, we use our live show as a template. Like, what kind of record do we need to create and record to put in this live show? So we took a lot of pride in our live show, and that's all what it's about, connecting with the audience. And you're spot on, John. That's where if we don't feel like we're connecting with the audience, we didn't do our job. And that's why I think people do that. We leave everything on there. That's like game day. Football players game day.
Yeah.
That is game day. Everything we get. We pray. We have all our natural like pre-show, routines, and from there on we pray on it, and we just leave it all on the field. And most of the time they're all like, dude, that is one of the baddest shows. You know what I mean? And so we take so much pride. I'm very grateful.
You guys do have an intense show from top to bottom. There's so much going on, and you take everybody on such a big journey of not only just music, but storytelling and whatnot. What is the preparation for shows? Like, as far as like workout regimen?
100 sit-ups.
Yeah. Because,
That's it, really.
10,000 squats.
Yeah.
because a lot of bands are just up there singing and whatnot, and you guys are rocking.
What people don't see is the chiropractors and doctors that are backstage waiting for us when we get off.
We do cupping, aromatherapy.
They're like, dang, those guys are going hard.
All for an hour and 30 minutes of work.
Everybody wonders why they got ambulances at the back of the stage.
And at the back,
We need oxygen, stat! Uncle Louis, he's losing it.
dying. Guys, medic! No, I mean, like I said, game day, we leave it all there. So we prep for those days, and it takes a lot of work to put on a show like ours, there's no ballads. The energy's got to be up here. When people know they're coming to a Common King show, you better be ready to dance and lose some calories. Because I don't care how big we are, we moving.
Yeah.
We are moving on stage, and we expect you guys to move too. So it's been
We've been
calculated.
blessed, man. We've been blessed. We put in a lot of hard work on the shows early on, and even preparing for Blaisdell was a big one. So there's a lot of things that what people don't realize is like we decided to do last minute, just because like somebody had an idea and they're like, dude, we should do this, and we're like, oh, we've never done that before. And so we ran it one time in rehearsal, and literally the next time we ran it was at Blaisdell on stage, and people were like, dude, how long you guys been doing that? We're like, man, we didn't even know we were gonna pull it off. One day. That was it. What you saw, that was the third time we did it, or second time,
Even the production team was like, at our lockout rehearsals, everything was just pieces. The show was never actually ran from
we
top
never
to bottom.
actually ran the
And
show.
You guys don't want to say, we had no time. And sure enough, the first time was at the show. I was like, dude, I can't believe you guys pulled that off.
Pulled it
And
off.
it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Came together,
Yeah.
But we've been blessed. We have a lot of our leadership is like bar none. Like they're the best. Totua is just
You guys don't tell
Totua's staff
from day one.
Like they keep us sharp.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or
part.
not.
Big
They
part
make
of
sure
it.
we stay sharp.
Yeah, very grateful.
Yeah.
I think he carries you guys, Tattoo especially, he carries you guys like jewels. He treats you like jewels.
Yeah,
he does.
I love it about him that he talks about you like you guys are jewels, like he needs to, like you're so special, and I love it because when he talks to you about you guys like that, who am I? Who is everybody not to look at you? He's your boy, and he looks at you like that you're so special. and it starts at the top.
It does.
Yeah.
And goes down. So
Yep.
it's the way you carry yourself, but it's the way your team carries you, and the way your team, feels about you and talks about you.
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
It does, man, and I'm so glad you said that, because it's 100%. The respect is reciprocated with Taito, and he does everything that we don't see, but all I know is that we have to match that energy and the love and respect he has for us, and it just motivates us even more. It's like, we gotta just kill it, bring it
put it
110% every time on stage. So he said, dude, just keep doing what you guys are doing, give it to the fans, because at the end of the day, they love you. And we're just gonna create this buzz from here on, and creating that whole ohana, that fan base, the community, our friends. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's special. We're really, really, really lucky to have a visionary like Tautua and our brother. So, and we started from the beginning, dude. We used to hang out like just all any kind. He used to own the King Street bar, all kind, and then it was Ivan's idea. Like, hey man, you own a couple bars. Why don't you become our manager? And I was like, what? This is like 15, 20 years ago. I was like, wait, the guy we drink with, then just hang out. And he's like, yeah, why am I gonna be a manager? But Ivan saw something in Tua that, dude, this guy is a go-getter, and it's been us from day one, and it still is.
Yeah.
It still is.
He's really good at marketing.
He's great.
Yeah.
My man is good.
Yeah,
So
hands
smart.
down, hands
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Really good. So your team, how many people do you have on your team right now?
It's 6 of us only. It's the 4 boys. Stephanie Lamija, she's our tour manager. Just runs everything, the show, and then Tautua. That's us. That's Common Kings.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Those are the people on the payroll of Common Kings.
That's the and then everyone else is hired, contract. We were part of our own independent.
That's the
record.
core.
That's the core.
Yeah, that's the core. And then obviously our family is a lot bigger. Our tour family and our on-stage family. Like we our crew is like super solid. We've been very, very blessed.
Blessed to have a great crew.
And they've been with us since day one. And so it's like, yeah, everybody's family. But what we call the management side, that's us 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's tremendous, bro. It's interesting that you guys started from a bar.
Yeah.
Talking story, cruising, very local style, very Hawaii style, right? But where you guys have taken it from then until now, like you guys are at a forefront of like what I see a massive Polynesian movement in entertainment as a whole, which is a beautiful thing to see, right? Like with guys like The Rock who are putting
Making
Polynesians in the front,
Yeah.
in the front of
On the
TV
map.
screens.
Yeah.
You guys are at the front of the music industry for that. Like you guys are helping cultivate a big Polynesian music industry in the mainland that we're watching, right? Like when EM, as soon as he launched off, you guys helped the young man out.
Yeah.
What is the Polynesian scene like up there? Because I'm in an island, so I don't know what's going on behind the scenes up there. But you guys obviously are helping garner this and
Absolutely.
curate this.
I think it's growing. It's thriving, and Hawaii has a big influence on I think artists out there in the mainland as well.
Hawaii launched the careers of a lot, from Shaggy,
from non-locals.
Bob
Hawaii,
to like when came here and went down to New Zealand, all that stuff through the like I don't think we give enough respect to our people as far as like music goes, because there's a lot that the foundation has been laid here that launches a lot of other people. We just don't pay attention to it, and for us, we're just fortunate that we're part of that
that wave.
Well, you guys are really high up on that wave.
I mean, you got Fees and Bugs, they cracked it in the Green, well, when the Green went on tour, did the Warp Tour, the band's Warp Tour. A lot of people didn't know that. That's a whole different. That was like when I saw their names, I'm like, oh, because that's usually all punk rock and that whole scene, and so I mean, we're just blessed to be a part of that,
With that said, we wanted to create almost our own lane, and we felt like we did. We're not, when you hear a Common Kings sound or record, you can tell the difference. Just, you know what I mean? The genre, even though we're in it. So we take pride in that, and we are grateful that we are at the forefront of this wave, and you can feel it. There is a trend, even with the Cali Roots reggae scene, the Stupid Heads, the Peppers, the Stick Figures, not Peppers, the local boys, but Stick Figure, Iration, revolution. They're like, dude, there is something brewing here from the 808 state to these island reggae pillars, and they're starting to incorporate Kalohe Kai, us, Bugs, Fiji. You know what I mean? We're in those conversations, and that's what we've been wanting. So we're like, damn, finally they see, because they're running that market right now. It is just facts. You know what I mean? So they got a lot of love, respect for us. You see the Cali vibes, all these huge festivals. You see us coming up in the lineups and the bills higher and higher and higher, and we're great. I mean, we're so blessed, and we feel like, man, we can, if we just get together, we can make such an influence, bro. You know, in this small little island, you know, and everyone knows, like the Shaggies you said, everyone knows, bro. Hawaii breaks you. That's huge. You got to get through Hawaii to get through the South Pacific. That's facts. You know what I mean?
The Shaggy story is crazy.
Yeah, bro. The Shaggy story is so 100.
I was at a radio station, working, and what had happened, or was it before I was in radio? Whatever the case is. Long story short, it was some random salesperson at a radio station who downloaded the song from LimeWire, slid it to a radio DJ, and said, "Hey, you gotta play this." And at that time, Shaggy was at the tail end of tour, trying to even push.
He was. They were about to drop him.
Yeah, I'm done. And then boom, the radio.
It wasn't me.
Yep, played it on the radio, lit up.
It was
boom. One radio station turned into 7 or 8 of them.
It was
stations,
a rap.
reggae stations, all of Hawaii started playing it, and then from there, the entire nation.
Yeah.
And Shaggy gives kudos to Hawaii.
Yeah, he does.
He knows if it wasn't for Hawaii
bro.
radio, he wouldn't be where he's at. Because he was like, you know, about to, like you say, bro, I'm done.
He's a good dude, bro.
Yeah, he's good. My man got it down.
Yeah. He's regular. He's got it down like this. But when it's time to turn it up, he's on it.
It is so funny how he can just turn it up like that. He's so funny.
Oh, so when he talks, it's not his real, like, voice?
No, it is.
It is in a way, if he's comfortable.
It's not a singing voice.
Yeah.
He still does the patois when he's talking. But
Yeah. It is so funny.
But
He's
yours
bad.
is the back.
That's all we know him at. We're all waiting for you. Damn.
Epic.
Yeah, it is.
Epic.
It's funny.
But I do think, you know, you representing the islands, especially living in Cali, you know, and you guys are from OC, right?
Yeah, we live in Orange County.
Which is the widest. Like, there's nothing more.
I mean,
come on. Fuck it.
I mean, do you have to walk around strapped or not?
Yeah. Hello. Probably not.
Okay, no.
Okay, no.
It's hard to leave Orange County because it's a good blend of like, it's still a little bit of Hawaii there by the beach, but then it's a 4-hour drive to Vegas. LA is an hour away. San Diego's here.
An hour.
Tijuana's right there. I was like, damn, it's a nice vibe.
Is that where Ipono is?
Ipono, I live
Ipono,
4 blocks from Ipono.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I live on East Side Coast.
We're there
right
almost
by
all.
Newport.
We're there quite a bit.
Yeah.
For real? Yeah.
Chef Gene.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the homies.
Man, I want to try it so bad. I haven't
It's
tried
good.
it.
It's good. It's bad.
Bro.
Great. But it's, you know, you gotta love him or hate him when he's on his IG, bro.
yeah.
And he loves to hate that. He's like, fuck. I was like, oh my god.
Sup, you fuck.
Sup?
Yeah, I love it.
Dude, he's so real.
No, he
and he
keeps
just
it-
opened
he
2
keeps it
more in
100.
Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's nuts.
Huge, bro. Huge.
Yeah.
So he's doing great. Great.
I love
Really
that
proud
guy.
of him.
Oh, you're right there. Lucky bugger.
But I'm on
Yeah.
his is on 17th Street. I'm on 22nd Street right there, and I just bro. And he's like, let me know anytime. I was like, oh, don't say that.
That's the infamous last words, right?
Text. Hey,
Let me know anytime. Okay.
Oh yeah. I go, the whole village.
Everybody.
Like, hey, she's lost. And then he go, we do 50% then. Hey, you fit. He's like, yeah, all right.
See you in Vegas.
See you in Vegas. That's so funny. But we got the Holo Holo Fest in Vegas.
Nice.
On the 28th of April.
April
20th. And then even Gene was at Monta. Guess what? I just got the gig to cater all of Holo Holo Fest, which is a big deal. So he's gonna cater all the back, what do you call the green rooms?
the green rooms,
So just
yeah.
for us and stuff.
Perfect.
So that's awesome. So we'll do a meet and greet and do it with him and help the homies out. But he hustled, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always want to help those who hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we know the grind. You guys know the grind. Yeah.
But I love it, you know, that means a lot, that everybody has each other's back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you feel like we're all one team. You know?
Yeah, man.
Especially when you meet a Hawaiian or an Islander.
Yeah.
in Cali or
Oh,
in
bro.
anywhere on the mainland, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hey! You know,
Automatic connection.
Automatic. Like, dude, whatever.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah.
I say, yep.
When I was with my kids in Disney World, I in Florida.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw like a couple of kids walking around. They had like Hawaii shirts on. I'm like, "What? You got Hawaii?" I'm like, dude. Like, oh man, it's family right
Yeah,
there.
I love
I
it.
never saw those
Strangers,
kids. Yeah,
yeah.
strangers.
But
That's
always
what you
family.
love about
That's
Hawaii.
so special
This-
about Hawaii.
Yep, that
Aloha.
aloha spirit.
Yeah.
Can't buy that.
Can't. No, you
You
can't.
can't recreate.
You don't,
that.
and
This
you don't
is
have
for real.
that anywhere outside of this island,
Yeah.
unless you're from this island. You know,
Yeah.
you can't make that up too. You can't
Yeah.
buy that.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's funny.
But it's crazy that you guys still stay true to your origin while living there, growing up in OC, and
Yeah,
doing your thing, but still having the
yeah.
loyalty to the islands. I love it.
I lived here for 10 years. I grew up here for 10 years, and then I left. All of Ivan Junior's families from Molokai, and then
Everywhere.
yeah, everywhere. And then Ivan's family's from Nuuanu.
They were, and then but
He
they all
lived
live in
here
the
as
Big
well.
Island now.
They're all in the Big Island as
Yeah,
well.
my sister and my mom.
So all our ties are here, and then when we moved up there, I met all the boys and be like every other group, like, dude, we should start a band.
Just like that too. Dude, we should start a band.
Boy band.
Grunge band, that's what it was. I met all the boys individually, and I was just like, dude, you guys are all super talented. We should start a band. I was like that. All right, what do you want to do? Just do some covers?
First time I met Mata, he's like, dude, you live down here in Newport, bro?
He lived, okay, bro. We all met at his house at a barbecue. We went to school at OCC with another friend of ours, Will Safotu, and he lived on 48th and Seashore, and Dennis Rodman was on the beach side.
It was his neighbor.
And it was his neighbor. So we raged all through the early 2000s and late 99. Bro,
Early 2010s.
yeah, 2009. Yeah, we're only 25. Whatever. Yeah. No, but bro, it was so wild back then in Newport, 4th of July. I mean, bro.
Yeah, it was. I was like
It
17.
was
bro.
insane, dude.
They blocked the whole, so it's a peninsula. They blocked the street,
Bro.
So nobody can get in. You
Like,
can only
let's
do
just say
foot traffic.
before Girls
And
Gone
then there's-
Wild,
yeah,
that was the original Girls
it was
Gone Wild.
Guys Gone Wild.
Guys. Yeah. But there was no other Polynesians, just this big ass guy, his Chemo Safo juice, like 6'5", 380 pounds, and then this
And then
guy,
us.
and then Will. I'm like, what the hell?
We're like
They
the only
ran the whole
Polynesians
thing,
back
bro.
there.
They ran the whole thing, and he had this nightclub. Dennis Rodman did called Josh Slocum's. If anyone knew that back then, bro, those were the days. People hated him. His neighbors, not people. His neighbors, because he would come in with this helicopter, at 4 a.m. middle of the night, dropping in his thing. Everyone's sleeping. They're
That was like right after like they, the what was it? Just like shortly after the Bulls had their streak,
Bro,
So,
yeah.
So he was living.
Bro, he was on top of the world.
Life.
Like,
Was he was the
Electro.
Carmen Electro?
Yeah.
Don't say
Bro,
it.
we
Don't say it.
partied in his house. It was like a nightclub in the house. It was limousine tint. Only can see from the outside in. Cannot see from the inside. Oh yeah, the other way. Cannot see from the outside in. And it was just, bro, he be on everything. He's just tasting everything. And he's just like curling 225 pounds. I said, oh my God, I gotta stay fit. I was like, bro, this guy's an animal, bro. So strong.
What's so crazy is a lot of people don't realize he's only 6'6".
He's not that tall for a
6'6", 225 pounds.
like manhandling Shaquille, Charles
You
Barkley,
put that
Oakley,
and now you go back and watch
Alonzo
all the
Mourning.
games.
Averaging 20
Nuts,
rebounds,
bro.
Well, he was brilliant the way he
Oh,
rebounded.
he was
wasn't
very, very,
fully
yeah.
rebounded.
No, he would just be in the right position.
Okay, I'm moving.
Yeah, yeah. He said,
Yeah.
I know the trajectory of the ball is coming here. That's how he grabbed it. But dude, I don't know if you remember, Phil Jackson interviewed. Phil Jackson had an interview, and he said, "Who is the most talented athlete that you ever coached?" And he said Dennis Rodman.
Hands down.
Hands down, Dennis Rodman was the most talented athlete I've ever coached. Not Michael Jordan. Wow. And I was like, bro, he's a freak, dude. He was insane. I was like, that's the dog. But he was wild. Oh my gosh. I think that's why we cut back in the partying a lot. 'Cause, there's partying and then there's Dennis.
So the
Holy smokes,
Dennis
bro.
is on.
Dennis is next level. I was like, what is that? What is that? I want to go this way. But he was good people too. He always showed love.
He always showed love.
Yeah, he always showed love.
Took care. He stole my bike once and then. Dennis, we're watching.
Shout out to
we good. We good.
Kids are killing it. Oh my gosh.
I stole that bike anyway, so we're out there.
We're out of Polynesia. But yeah, that's where we all started, and freaking one thing led to another. We went there, went to UC Irvine. We graduated UC. That's where we started this whole college scene, and boom, we just kind of went off. And everyone's like, "Dude, you guys are pretty good. You guys should start writing your own songs." And we're like, "Okay." Then we just, there was one after another. We just started writing with all these amazing artists and writers, and started it. And we've been carrying this wave for the last 3 years. The last 2.5 years.
Wait, you got together though in 2011?
No.
That's when we started Common Kings.
2011.
Yeah, we got together in 20.
Before that,
2001.
Before that, we did. We were the best cover band.
Cover band, bro.
You
Was
could
there a name
ever
for
hire.
this cover band back then?
There is a name.
Call Uncle Ed's Damn Good Luck. If you want to get down, get some damn good luck.
That's a whole different story.
It was the name was Not Too Soul. That's what the name was. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
But we had an idea. We had an idea. It was Latin for native soul. My sister and
even though we're Polynesian. We're like, you know what? It's all about prestige.
Prestige.
So
and then when people start saying
Latin.
natural soul,
Nacho soul.
I was like, we should. We hired two to be managers. All right, what's the first thing we want to do? First thing we want to do is change the name. I'm like,
we're like, bro, my mom's not gonna like that. That's what you want to do? Get out! We're like, what about our fan?
Yeah. What about our number one fan? My mother's gonna hate it. It's stupid. Any name's gonna be stupid. He said, what about Common Kings, stupid?
No way.
So I guess it had a ring, and we've been Common Kings.
How did you get to that name? What does it mean?
It's... Go ahead, Ivan, break it down.
Basically, like Common Kings, it's like, for us, like in our lineage, Hawaiian, Fijian, Samoan, Tongan, we all have royalty, in Kingdom of Tonga, Kingdom of Hawaii, Samoa, High Chief, Fiji, you got High Chiefs as well. But where we all, out there in the States, we're just common people. And so that's the whole thing.
Give homage to our royal lineage.
Giving homage. So the name is connected to where we're from. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Kings is there.
Yeah.
For the
I learned that now, man.
Yeah,
I think it's good. I like that.
I like
Oh,
that.
It's
yeah.
way better than
Common
Not Too
Kings.
Soul.
Exactly.
Fired.
Dude, hey, no lie. We thought that when we were explaining our name to people, that was cool. Like, oh no, what it means is, what we didn't realize, like, if you gotta explain your name, the name sucks.
Yeah. But it's 7 rays. We're all a ray. It's like a circle. It's like, what?
So how do you say it? Nacho.
Natasol. We're a medical
This
brand.
sounds so good. But that's so funny. Wow.
If you're suffering from diabetes,
And a shot of damn good. Let's go.
Oh my god! That was good. You killed me right now. Oh my god!
54 episodes?
Yes.
Damn,
bro.
that's crazy.
Yeah, well, these guys were going ham in the pandemic. I
that's
just
true.
jumped on recently. I'm a wave rider.
Yeah.
What do you mean recently? It's been already 20 episodes, bro.
Are we 20?
Yeah, we started at 33 or 34. Now we're at 50. We're 54.
quite the wave.
that's pretty much half.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
54
half
is
the wave.
the best one.
Yeah.
But honestly, he actually was one of the guests. So he was sitting at the hot seat, and I love him since the day I met him. I love him. I love his laugh.
Oh, he's great.
I love his he's a hustler. He's a rapper. He's so honest and transparent, and he's himself.
That's awesome.
He's not playing any role. I'm like, I want him to be my co-host. I want to be with this guy.
Awesome.
And
It
then I
works out
called him and
great.
I said, hey, yo, what you doing, bro? Because I have next week I have Max Holloway coming in.
Oh, that's bad.
He's like, jump
man.
on the podcast. He's like, fuck yeah.
That was the
Oh!
Yep, got me.
Yeah, that's
You got
dope.
me.
You got me.
I had to tease him with Max Holloway. So he joined, but-
The champ.
Yes.
Love Max.
and
Hell yeah.
since then, we're
That's
having a good
awesome.
time.
Oh, that's
I'm
great.
glad we made it on, man.
Yeah.
We're always, trying to bring people that we really would like to talk to. And
Yeah.
once we had this opportunity to talk to you guys, there's so many things that you guys are really a bunch of interesting people. You have a lot of, you're very outgoing and open, but you also have a little bit of a mystery. Yeah,
It's a mystique.
Yes.
It's a little mystique.
I love
So
it.
let me ask you this: when you perform, you have that little square stage, that raised thing. That's every time you perform, you bring your stage.
Oh, those are called ego risers.
Yeah.
Yep.
ego
It
risers.
boosts
Yeah.
our ego.
It's actually a rock thing.
Yeah. It's actually done, a lot on the rock scene, grunge scene, heavy metal scene, but we brought it into this scene. Yeah. We saw it. We're like, dude, that's dope. We should bring it out here. And we felt like with us three in the front, it helps us because our show is so high energy, and so it just works out perfect. Yeah.
Are you screwing it down to the floor though?
No. We travel with those.
Yeah, we travel with those.
Those are those ego risers. Yeah.
Wow.
And we jump off.
It's a
Oh,
fun
Yeah.
fact, though. Fun fact. Those ego risers used to be higher.
Yeah. So the
Over
older
the
we
years,
got, the lower.
we've kind of got
You know, like
lower. Not quite sure how much longer it's going to be at that height. And it's already pretty low.
From here, then we're gonna go from here, and then from here.
I'll just take a step down now, guys. Step
just
down.
It'll be an ego lower.
Yeah.
It's gonna be mechanical.
It's like-
Mechanical. Yeah, I know, right?
And not so high this time, please. I got the gout.
Frank.
So
funny.
let me ask you this: how hard is it not to get into whole? Because by the end of the day, you guys are rock stars, and I know you guys can fuck all night long, take drugs all night long. People are offering
Absolutely
you,
right.
inviting you. Let's go, let's do.
I hate it.
No, for real now. How hard is it to stay like fucking focused? Because, you guys are still 20 years and you guys going and going and going and going, but there's a lot of people that broke down exactly because of that.
Yeah.
Because of the drugs, because they couldn't keep it focused. And you guys are fucking rock stars. Every event, every festival,
We're at it.
titties, let's go. How can you stay always like focused? Because by the end of the day, you need to make a decision.
Yeah.
You need to make a right choice.
Well, luckily we're all gay. So that doesn't affect.
That really that helps.
I think it's what makes it worse, though. No? I mean, like, that's like,
I need a cut.
like way too easy at that point.
Oh, jeez.
The Common Kings are coming out of that.
Having a damn
Well, this went sideways. Shit. No.
No, I think to answer your question is like we got started a little bit later. Like we didn't like a lot. Like you hear that a lot of it happens like when you're young and you're still like figuring out. By the time we were started, we'd already like, all of us came
like the real partying out the way.
Like, yeah, so
during our
just-
cover days, it was like that was the major party days. And
Yeah.
then when we got Common Kings locked in.
When we lost, when we basically quit all our 9 to 5s,
9 to 5s,
and jumped in with 2 feet. We're like, oh god, this is it. This was our life. That we knew that if we're gonna make this happen, have a family, provide for the family, we had to take it seriously. So as much as we party, boom, 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 we still make sure we get our rest, we get shit done, we work. You know what I mean? But
Take our vitamins.
Take our natural bees and vitamins. But yeah, I mean, we don't let that really kind of affect who we are. It's not fake. We keep the energy out. Everyone knows we have a party.
Yeah.
We love to drink, love to party, but when it comes to the drugs and stuff, that's not really who we are.
there's some funny stories
Yeah.
about that.
But yeah.
But-
No,
We're here to listen. We're here to listen.
Huh?
We're here to
Here,
listen.
listen.
Oh well.
I want to. Are you talking about the one with King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell it just
Or
because.
not, one of our homies. So, anyways, we had a show up in New Jersey over there at Stone Pony, and after we were done, we were just at a after party event. Just everyone's vibing, music's good, and then it's Ivan, our boy, and then me, and then we're just like. Just vibing. We're like, yeah, dude. Damn, having a good time. I know. And then our boy goes to Ivan's and boys at Ivan's, yeah. It's like, do you guys ski? And then he's like, huh? He's like, no, you guys ski? He's like, no, bro, I snowboard. I've been snowboarding. Like 16.
Yo.
He's like, bro, I've been hitting the slopes when I was 16, the half pipe. I was Snow White Jen. I mean, dude, and I noticed that, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, and he's like, and he just gives us a huge hug, and that's why I love you guys.
I'm like, what? I didn't get it until it was like afterwards.
And I said, Ivan.
And it's like, Ivan. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah. It's like, and I'm like, it's like ski, and I'm like,
what's wrong with your nose?
What?
Dude.
But I don't. I snowboard. I tried skiing once and I hated it.
He kept on going. And he just hugged us. He's like, and that's why I love you guys. Don't ever change.
Oblivious.
And so, yeah, super oblivious. But that in a nutshell, it kind of explains us.
I love it.
That's it. You know what I mean? So we just go. It's all natural. Everyone's like, bro, how does Mata stay up like this all night? I was like, he gotta be. I was like, I swear on my love. I swear on my life, bro.
It's
My man is just like that.
Yeah.
He's on a natural high, bro. Bro, that's
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's who we are.
Well, what gives you the thrills then? Like, because so we were talking about earlier on how before you go on a set, before you guys did the Blaisdell thing, you guys had like a quick thing you wanted to try. Tried it once, boom, didn't try it again until you hit the stage. That's like a thrill, a performance.
Absolutely.
Thrill. It breaks the monotony of your performance.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, that gives you that, ooh.
That little angst
Like,
and
here
like,
it
oh
comes.
shoot.
Like,
Because you master your sets for the most part,
Yeah.
I think.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Doing it so often. That's
Yeah.
why you're so comfortable with it. But what else gives you the thrills that makes you want to do that? Like
The
for instance-
challenge.
Yeah.
That putting it together, not knowing if it is gonna work, how are the people gonna react, and it's really just the fans.
Yeah, even the different locations, that always has a different energy. Whenever we're in the East Coast compared to the West Coast, like it's always different. So
It's never the
definitely a
same
part.
show, and we have to realize that too. Even though we've done the show for so long, when there's different faces up there, different states, different cities, different venues, it's just like it is a whole different vibe, and that's the drug.
every time.
You guys
That
do
is
call
the
like
high.
audibles too while you're there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Our band hates it.
No, you hate it.
I was trying to be inclusive. It's 2024.
We don't mind it. It's so funny.
Dang it.
No, yeah, but we're
Next question.
I'll call audibles. It's so funny, but yeah, we change it up enough to be like it keeps us fresh, keeps us on our toes, and that's the high as well. So
For me, it's seeing the growth of our fans and fan base. Like, so every year you go to places you've never been before, and the last time you were there, a few people, like, you got your core that's always in the front, they're singing, and then they go back the next year, then now it goes to the middle of the group, then the year go after that, now it's the whole place. That's kind of how it was at Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Red Rocks, one year when we were there, the first time we went, obviously, like, people in the front that knew, like, you had little pockets. And then the last tour that we did with Slightly Stupid 2 years ago when we played Red Rocks, that was crazy.
Packed.
Like,
Early.
it was packed early, and you see all the back. We're playing our songs, and you can hear everybody singing all the way to the top.
Hollies.
Wow.
Oh, Holly, yeah.
And we're like,
That's
holy-
10,000 people all
just
the way
like,
up to
and they only come early if they're like, oh, we'll wait for the headliner.
Yeah.
But everyone showed up early, bro. Like,
Everybody showed
oh
up
my gosh, that was dope.
So,
That was
yeah.
dope. That's another high, bro. It's all,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's the rush that you're like, frick, you never know. Doesn't matter the show. Like, dude, I think, and then sure enough, all these people are just singing. They're like, I'll be on my master, dude, these guys are singing their ass off. And
Yes.
yeah, that's a great feeling. And to be able to say that we get to do what we love for a living and to help support our family, I mean, I don't know what else.
Did you ever believe that you're gonna make money off of it?
I
No.
don't think so. Nope.
When you told
Not in
them,
this scale.
let's do a boy band,
Yeah.
did you think it's gonna be a job? It's gonna be like your work?
No.
No.
We just thought it was just going to be a hobby. Like that's it. We just love playing music, but nothing at this extent to be able to like make a difference in people's lives. Bro, that's another thing. When you get the DMs of people from that's been on 3 tours in Afghanistan and be like, bro, you don't know what your music has done for me. You saved my life. You take me from a dark place all the time. Like, this is our wedding song. Thank you so much. I've been in a dark. COVID was this. Thank you so much. And now it's like, oh, bro, we have a sense of responsibility. More than ever. You know what I mean? This is bigger than us. Bigger than what we have to do. So now it's just like, oh man, we there is a reason why we're here. You know, it's all His will. It's all God's will. So we're very grateful.
And that's kind of what ties into like what we want, like love to do, like which is like giving back. There's a certain like thing where, and that's why like, you know, partnering up with you know, well now owning Uncle Ed's, like it all works into our like wanting to give back. Because that's ultimately you get to this, you're given this platform, and
what are you going to do? I mean,
that's really what it is. What's all about, you know? It's how are you going to impact the lives of the people that have supported you? 100%. You know, how are you going to give back? How are you going to, you know, be an example? All of these things. It's a great place to be, but at the same time, you know, you have to be humble about it and be like, you know what, this is my purpose. And this is what we're doing, you know?
I mean, you're right. And that's a true testimony of going back to the Aloha spirit, how we were raised, where we come from. It really takes a village, you know what I mean? And we take that with us growing up and how our parents raised us here. And we take it with us. That's what Common Kings represents. So, you know.
I don't mean to clear my throat like I'm going to get serious for a second.
Both of us were clearing. I know, it's like contagious. Don't yawn, though, you know?
Don't yawn.
What was your guys' last 9-to-5 job?
Oh, brah. All right, yours is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was a department back of house guy at Nike.
No way.
Nike.
He was the plug, bro.
I was in heaven.
Bro, yeah.
One for you, one for me.
Sneakerhead.
Yeah.
That must have been hard to leave knowing that he was the plug.
I was pretty set. I was happy with that.
But it was a bigger calling.
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely.
I worked multiple jobs. I was like a Jamaican. A little bit of everything.
Or Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. We used to work for a small airlines called Aloha Airlines before they went bankrupt.
No way.
Yeah, Friday. Hi, welcome to Flight 666 in Hawaiian Air. How are you?
Wow.
No, did that, and then I worked at front desk manager over there at one of the Hilton properties. But I was all over the place. But my dad, he's been a musician and pretty big from Samoa. I was born in Samoa, from Samoa, raised in Hawaii. And then there was music everywhere we go. He has like 15 albums, grew up with it. So growing up, there was either a guitar, a recording studio, a microphone, piano everywhere. So it was kind of inevitable that we were in it, and then kind of just took off. But when we brought the band together, we're just like, oh, this could be something real. And then Tua was the final missing piece, came together, and then we just dropped everything. That was mine. And Ivan?
I was in real estate. I was a loan processor, and so glamorous. It's like,
hey, making some real money though.
Imagine the crew cut hair, no beard. I had
bifocals, the whole thing.
Yeah,
vibing.
Vibing, just vibing.
I was extremely corporate.
So corporate.
Yeah, so
tucked in shirt?
Oh,
yeah, tucked
always.
in shirt. You know, the Clarks shoes.
Clarks, let's
bro.
Yeah, khaki pants,
Rolling.
casual Fridays, the whole thing. No, it was great. You know, when I was doing it, and then, but you know, I loved it. I loved real estate. You know, just like putting puzzles together to help people. But I never thought in a million years, like, you know, music would be like this would be where I'd be. You know.
I wanted to ask because, you know, like in Hawaii, plenty of local people have that one thing that just keeps them from making the leap.
Yeah.
You know, and you guys
we were all there.
Made the leap.
Man.
I want to show people where possibly what you gave up to make this leap.
Yeah, I mean, this guy was making, Ivan, good money, right?
Crazy money back then, too.
Back then.
Yeah, but I mean, it was... You know, I don't know. I love doing music, and I loved hanging out with these boys, you know. And I'm just a little bit older, not that much.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little dab.
No,
older.
but you know what it was when we started playing that cover band that we did, and
Yeah.
then it went from like the corporate fun wedding gigs that we just had so much fun playing for plate lunches and little side gigs for food for a couple drinks or a couple $100. But it was just like, dude, that was the drug and stuff. Like, dude, let's jam. We're learning new music. Boom, 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 and it just got tighter and tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
And then started writing our own music, and it just went on this rage that we're like, bro, this is like lightning in a bottle. How do we capture this? How can we make this our full-time job? We need to quit everything. And that was it. We're like, oh my God. But the first few years, bro, good amount of years, we were all eating top ramen. We were all just struggling, like, bruh, McDonald's, Spam, all kinds, just really,
But
really
I feel
keep
like,
it tight.
you know, since your dad was a musician, for you, maybe it was easier to do the leap.
Yes.
Because, like, you knew, like, my dad was a musician.
Yeah.
But for those two, I
Yeah.
think, like, to trust themselves and believe, like, fuck, let's go for it.
Yeah,
It
that-
takes a lot of balls.
Absolutely. And then
I couldn't have done it without my wife, to be honest. My wife and my family, because
Yeah.
they're the ones that.
across the
She,
board.
You
she
know.
told you you
We,
can't.
we just said like, hey, look, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll
Figure it
switch it
out.
up. We'll switch
Yeah.
it up. Like at the end, so
Shout out
we
to your
definitely
wife.
had, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Across the board.
So,
the
and
lives.
to answer your question, what prevents a lot of people from taking that leap? You know, obviously at different stages of your life, when you're young and single, there's really nothing preventing you other than yourself. You know, but when you get married or you have kids and things like that, those are the things that can either
Make or
will
break.
prevent you or support you.
Yeah.
You know, and so those are we're fortunate, all of us.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
we're fortunate that
You all have kids, by the way?
Yes.
All of you have kids? Wow.
yeah. I got
Wow.
we all got.
I was actually talking about it with my wife like a few weeks ago, like how, you know, when we first started Common Kings, I was like, don't worry, babe, next year, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Next year, and then next year comes and it's like, don't worry, next year. And then to now, she's just like, it's amazing how you guys stuck it out and just really hunkered down to believe in yourselves and build a team and what you guys have built
Yeah.
to now.
I'm
Absolutely.
a true believer
Like, it
that if
wouldn't
you
be
stick to
possible
your
without it.
passion,
Yep.
in the end, you know, because you can call it God, you can call it karma, you can call it the universe, but the universe and karma and God will try to break you. It will put some challenges, and if you break, you're not going to reach. But if you stick to your passion, and you succeed in that test, that the universe, the God, whatever you want to call it, put you in. If you stick it out, you will prevail and you will be successful.
Yeah,
I have no
100%.
doubt. And it doesn't matter where you come from and who
Yeah.
you are
Or what you're doing.
or what you're doing. If you stick to the passion,
Yep.
it will happen for you.
And
I have to add too, you know, to that leadership. You know, we would not have done it if it wasn't for Toto. Like that's just, you know,
Believing.
all across
Yeah.
the board, believing, and then, you know, just trusting, because none of us had any. We didn't know how to work.
how to
You know,
manage
like
experience.
how does it work? Like how do you get on festivals? How do you,
How do
you know, how do you do
tour?
this? How do you
Yeah.
tour? Like all that stuff. And you know, what's crazy?
all figured
He
it out.
figured it out. You know, he figured it out before like a lot of
'cause
people.
he didn't know.
He didn't.
know
Yeah,
either.
he didn't know either. But that's the testament to like, you know, trusting. He created the process, and he said, "Just trust me. I will never let you guys down." And
And he never
still
has.
hasn't. He's,
You know that guy brought Rihanna to Hawaii one time?
Yeah.
we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. I was
We
just
played
shocked.
for the wedding and she was there.
Oh, I wasn't at the wedding. I just went to the Republic for a wedding.
Yeah, we were at the wedding.
Yeah.
And I looked in her eyes and that was it.
We did a toast. No
Looked
shit.
in our
That was the first
souls,
time.
like-
Was that the
Yeah.
first time we did the toast? And she said you had to look in your eyes.
Yeah.
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 It
So
was
that's what it
never
was like.
above
Yeah, we're back there and we're toasting, and she walks up. She goes toast, and I'm like, oh, toast. And she goes eyes, and I'm like, huh,
Bro.
And she's like, eyes. When you toast your eyes, you look, and I'm like, I shouldn't. Please, it's not a sign of disrespect. I just, we can't do it.
Man down. Oh, God. That was it, bro.
That's pretty much
Just
it.
pull everybody down. Oh, God.
After she walked off, all of us were like,
Oh my gosh! I'm like, dude, Chris, we're like to Chris Brown. I got you, bro. I get it.
I get it.
Damn, Breezy.
he brought. I mean,
But all the Dream Weekend. That's also tour. He brought Cardi B,
Cardi,
Migos, Ice Cube.
Usher.
Bro, he's been in this game for a while. But for him to see going on the other side and the manager side, I felt like him being as a promoter before helped him really understand. Like, damn, this is how it is on this side.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure. Like now he knows how. Like it is like, bro, taking care of the artist, making sure they're comfortable. All this is a big deal because that's what he does for us. So when he ever puts shows on again, he's like, dude, make sure that rider is to the T. These guys are comfortable. Drop, blah 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 blah. Production, the whole thing. You cannot cheat Cordons in the production and all this. So, and that's how we've taken that, man. And that standard for that we've learned from Tautua has been just the standard throughout for Common King. So,
And what's the toughest thing in your writer to make happen for him?
doves.
what do you say?
Doves when we 12 birds.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get those. Doves. At every hour.
White doves.
Just white doves letting go.
Release
every hour. Every hour as when I go to the
That's a hard
I
one.
gotta go freaking to the bathroom, just white doves.
Where's the doves?
You're fucking quick, bro. You're fucking quick. I love that.
No, what is it? It's nothing crazy. No, because I bring that up because I think Madonna has white doves. Like it's like the most off the wall stuff. Jennifer Lopez got some off the wall stuff that you have on her rider. It is weird.
There's a reason for it too. I mean, a lot of people think like, man, they're just been whatever. But on the production side, it's like because some of them they have like very intricate production. Like they got fireworks, they've got this, and so if anything is missing off there, like the stage could burn up.
Yeah,
right.
true.
So what they do is they put it on the if they miss like a small detail, chances are they might have missed something else. And so that's what we were told.
Yeah.
Until we met some of the artists and they're like, no, they're just assholes. That's all them.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense because it's your second home. Like you guys spend so much time, on the road and
Yeah.
shows. Like every time you show up somewhere, you probably want to be as comfortable as you possibly can.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Is it hard to leave the families behind though?
You know what?
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always hard. It is. That's probably the hardest thing when we're on the road. But knowing they all believe in what we've been built and what we built to help provide and support the family and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But I wanted to get to this. I'm glad you brought this up. But all four of us, we have kids. We are married. But if you don't have a real one back home, there's no way you can do this. That's for all those. Everyone aspiring. Artists, entertainers, that if you have someone you're with, you got to make sure you get that understood from the beginning, because this is just going to be horrific. Going through it it's tough, man. I mean, we've seen it. You know what I mean? It was tough for us in the beginning, but we stuck through it throughout. The tough times, the good times, and that's why we're here. But yeah, we got to have everyone back home and amazing kids, so they know when we're gone, they know dad's working. They're working and supporting the family. So we're grateful.
Because what?
Dude.
Yeah.
The daughter is an amazing vocalist in acapella and what do you call it?
Choir,
The choir, and the kids are all in it too. They're all talented. So, but they love sports, a little bit of everything. So we support them, whatever they want to do.
You don't push them to be a singer, to be a...
No.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we'll do.
Yeah. We do make sure
Find it on their own, basically.
I want them to get piano lessons. That's one thing I regret: piano lessons and go sports, and then just kind of throw everything at them, and whatever sticks, then okay, cool. And if not, then whatever.
I believe that too.
Yeah.
With my daughters, I also tell them, try this, try
Try
that, try this, try
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You'll find something you love.
You'll love it. You'll find it.
Anything is better than not doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because once you do nothing,
Oh, bruh.
all kinds of weird stuff come to
Yep.
their kids' mind, and then that's the one thing you want to avoid.
Yes,
So
exactly.
the more you're gonna try to
Stimulate
stimulate, challenge them, they're gonna get into something.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I agree
I
with
think
that.
this is also, as parent, this is what we need to do. Because if not, then what is your role?
Yeah.
Letting them just be.
Yeah.
You need to
Guide them.
Yeah.
guide them. Yeah.
I read something too. You got to really help the kids' self-esteem. You really got to help that. That helps them from depression and all those other things. But you
100%.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's important. I didn't think about that.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, from day one, when my kids even did the stupidest thing, I'm like, amazing. That was insane. I love it. You are a pro.
Don't do it again, bro.
No, don't eat that again. But it was amazing. That's so funny.
No, but it helps. It helps because now my kids, they're confident. In what
Yes.
they're
They
doing.
believe they
That's
can
a
they
big
believe
thing.
in themselves.
Anything.
Yeah. And I think that's just really, really
Confidence is
important.
yeah, absolutely.
Especially when you look at the kids right now, where the parents are just doing their thing and the kids are doing theirs, and they don't have enough support. They don't have the support system. They don't have the love, and this is when it's like it goes south, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like you guys have that Polynesian Islander love where we value family, where we love being with the family. That when you guys
100%.
are home, you're present.
Yes.
And you're with them, and that's important.
That's the great thing about what we do is that when we're home, we're home. You know, we're still working at home, but when we can take time off, we don't, you know, a lot of people don't get the luxury of just like, hey guys, I'm gonna be off for the week. I'm gonna be with the families. Or do it, whatever you got. I just want to take them. You know what I mean? And I'll be back, and we're cranking away. Same thing. Be like, hey, I'll be gone for a couple of days. I'm gonna take the kids here. Of course. So that's what's good. That's what they look forward to when we're home, and like dad was busting their asses, and we come back, but when we're present, we're home. That's cool.
And plus, now we've gotten to a point where, like, you know, we can bring them.
Yeah.
Like, we were here at the end of our tour last year. We were able to come and spend 2 weeks out here.
Yeah.
You know, and
Vacation
and
came over while we're working there.
And so it's like, you know, they
Turtle Bay. Oh.
yeah, stayed out in Turtle Bay, and you know, so that's what's really cool too, because it's like it's a vacation while we're working.
Were you at Turtle Bay after the renovation or before?
After.
Shout out to Turtle Bay. Can't wait till we make that residency happen. Let's go.
God, that place is
Freaking
Yeah, it's so nice.
sick.
Yeah, after the renovation.
Oh my
it
God,
looks
it's
so pristine.
So
Oh,
I
love
know.
it.
Love it. I
Love
love
it.
that place. They took care of us as well. So
Yeah, just take care of us. Or whatever.
yeah, whatever you want.
5 out of 6, right?
All for one. One for all.
He's quick.
Sharp.
No.
So, just to sidetrack, different topic real quick, I wanted to ask if anybody hasn't already, who's going to be the first one to stage dive?
Oh, it's too late.
Too late. Yeah.
Ah, you did!
Winner.
Where?
In
Fiji.
and I made the newspaper.
Did you?
Yeah. They made the newspaper because nobody caught him.
Yeah, it didn't go as well as I was hoping it'd go.
Oh, no.
So it was not. It was raining. The acoustics were bad. There's some blood everywhere. No. You can tell him, Ivan, what happened. Because he's from Fiji. We went back to his
So,
motherland.
you know, like, Polynesians in general, like, you're like, oh, what's this guy trying to do? You know, like, that's kind of the attitude, right?
Yeah.
So, in Fiji, it's even worse. You know, it's like, hey there. Just watch him fall right onto the ground. So he went and
No, but I was like,
he was feeling it. He was in his zone. You know,
we were up, like, the stage was high. And I'm just like, dude, and it was like the last song in my head. I was like, "Am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this." Dude, I know how I was feeling. That everyone's like, "Don't do it, don't do it." Oh my God, he wasn't ready. I'm gonna do it. So you ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, bro. I took off my guitar. I was like, boom, went back. I know it's slippery. Just freaking jump, and just the whole crowd just. Bro, it was all over the newspaper the next day. I was like, oh my gosh. And I have yet to do it again. I'm never doing that again. Oh my God, it was so bad.
They love doing that stuff here. You see them like over here, it's like, yeah, dude, freaking yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, over there, they're like,
what is this asshole? Don't touch my body.
Well, you did.
You too big. Get out. Go sing, you stupid.
But you know what? It's just like, you know, when Steve Aoki performs and he throws the cakes.
Cake, yeah.
I don't understand. Who wants to get caked in the middle of the party? You're all dirty. You're not.
Dude.
I mean, who wants that?
That is such a gimmick he got.
Yeah.
So good.
And he's really good at
He's
drawing.
really good.
He's so accurate.
Like,
Oh my God. He's like
incredible.
bullseye every time.
I know. Like, not close, too.
Yeah, it's like bullseye.
far.
It's far, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
who wants to get like all
I was
cake?
thinking, what can we do? Something like that with the caking.
Maybe throw kava at people.
Comment.
Yeah.
Powder everywhere.
Just powder everywhere. Here. It's so funny.
Kava
I
cannons.
know.
Palusami or something.
Just lao. It's so funny.
That is epic. That is
So
epic.
good.
But I think your show doesn't need anything else. You are already at the pinnacle of excitement and energy. There's
you.
nothing else that needs to be added. Don't jump into the crowd.
Yeah, no.
Even though in Hawaii they'll catch you.
Yeah,
In Hawaii,
yeah,
they'll
yeah,
catch
I think
you.
I've always wanted to see like a Polynesian band pull it off. Like I feel like we can. I feel like a group of strong men and women would be willing to catch somebody.
In Hawaii, guaranteed they'll catch you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe next show we're
Let's
gonna
try it. Let me
prep
try
it.
it. I'll put a mass DM. Guys, if you're 6'6" and above, 300 pounds, even you, Auntie, come out.
You in the front 10 rows.
Come
That's the
top
problem,
end,
though.
come to the front right,
Your
yeah.
max
That's our
bench
problem,
is
though.
at least 450.
At our shows, there's like the first 5 to 10 rows are like mostly young girls.
Young
and like,
girls and
they're
kids.
not
like,
gonna
oh,
catch
God.
us.
They're not gonna catch you.
Okay, we're gonna break that.
You'd have to be like Ed Sheeran size.
Yeah. or Bieber.
Or Bieber.
Yeah.
Like 120
It
pounds.
gets flowed all over.
Did he produce one of your songs or something?
So our tie with Justin Bieber is an amazing songwriter, and his name is Pooh Bear, and he's like our brother, and he helped co-produce our first album, Lost in Paradise. And he wrote Since I Woke Up. I've been wanting you since I woke up. And then from there on, we just kind of hit it off. My man has, this guy, he all the #1 hits is all tattooed here. Confessions.
The whole
He did
Confessions
all
album.
the Usher. He did all that. He
Bone
did
Thugs.
Bone Thugs. He
Thugs.
did 112, Peaches, and
He's
from
like
there-
big.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
He did all the big records off of Justin's Purpose album.
Purpose album.
He wrote 17 songs off of that.
Wow.
But he's big,
His
bro.
discography. Is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Despacito. He did that verse. He wrote that.
Wow.
I'm the One. That's him. He wrote that. Bro, it just goes on and on and on. And then he was just like, we told him, hey, bro. He's like, hey, man, I really like y'all. You guys are pretty dope. I was like, bro, we ain't got the bread that you deserve. I'm going to tell you that right now. But we would love the work. He's like, no, don't even worry about it. Let's go. Let's fuck with it. And then he just been ever since, bro.
And that's
love,
like
bro.
a testament to like how we are, how we treat people.
Yeah.
Like we literally were in the studio with him, like let's just say on a Wednesday. We had an opportunity to get in the studio. We were chopping it up, and then we're like, man, you should come with us to Hawaii. We had a show in Kauai that weekend, and he was like, he's like, what? You guys got a show? He's like, when you got, because our big thing is like, you got to come see us live.
You got to see
You know,
it,
if you want to work,
experience
then you're writing different because you're seeing the show, and it's like, oh, I get it. And so that's what we were trying to do. Like, just come, dude, if you can, it'd be great. He bought his tickets right then.
Yeah.
Bought
Came
his
to us,
flight,
hung
booked
out.
his hotel, everything, came out, hung out with us.
Had writing,
And that's where we came.
we wrote songs, and then we wrote with the song Always Beside You.
Always
Never
Beside You.
above you,
Yeah.
never below you. Yeah, he was like,
That was the one we wrote.
That.
We wrote it
wrote that.
on that trip.
Funny story about that. That moment.
This is how we break the bread with
This
Pooh
is
Bear
how we
too.
break the bread with
yeah.
people in life and in people in general that we meet with. But whoever this, I don't remember her name or who she was, but
I'm pretty sure she's trying to forget yours.
I meant no
She hates
disrespect
us?
at whatsoever. No, she doesn't. She just hasn't been to a show again ever since. So in any case, we just got done smashing at the show in Kauai, and everyone's in the tent, and we're all just, oh
backstage.
my god, drinking every time. Pooh Bear's like, oh, and his wife was there, Ashley. They're just like, dude, that was incredible. I can't wait to get together, everything. And then we do the cheers, like, oh, this is the cheers we live by. This is the creed, never above you, never below you, always beside you. And he's like, oh my god, that is so dope. And
That's a
how
song.
we wrote the song. Like, that's a song. We wrote that song, everything like that. And then there's this innocent, what do you call it? Innocent bystander coming over. One of the girls came to say, "Oh my God, we take a photo." This lovely lady, sweetheart,
Her and her
came in. She wanted to take a photo. So, and I'm drinking, the lights, everything. We're all having a good time. And I sit right here, and she's like right here taking a photo. And I look at her, and I look at her stomach, and I look at her, and I look again. And she has it's like spaghetti strap, and then and it wasn't like I guess the most flattering. And I just went, I rub her belly, and I go. I just say, "Oh my God, congratulations!" No. And then she looks at me and says, I'm not pregnant. And I go, and I said, no, congratulations tonight. Though. I said, let's take a photo. Just enjoy the life. And then she hasn't been to a show. So
Pooh Bear was there, and he was like, watching. He's like, I cannot believe you just did that.
I love you guys so much. And we've been friends ever since. It was the lighting, the angle, the kind, all that. The stomach. I was trying to be very,
it's like the cardinal rule, right? You don't ask how much they weigh.
Never.
It was
never assume they're pregnant.
50-50 chance. Home run.
Hit a home
The
run.
thing was kind of extra that.
She did look papaya though. I'm not gonna lie.
Looked like the team would kick,
You know, they don't kick. My man, she only went burp. No, congratulations.
Oh my God.
So I've never said or assumed again forever.
Yeah.
Dude, ever since that was it.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned, bro. Gosh, damn it.
Wait, we do have another one.
What?
The EM Tongue event.
Oh, they're having it again?
Bro, no, this is different, but
Okay.
so this little girl, I mean, like, extremely well spoken.
my
She was
God.
like 7 years old. She brought her mom.
This happened last
and,
year.
And she came in, and they're like, hey, this little girl really wants to meet you guys. And she came and she had this whole speech. I mean, she was very well spoken for like a 7-year-old. And she was like, first thing she said, like, my mom is deaf. And she wanted to, let you guys know that the vibrations, right, from the music, like, really lifted her spirits today, basically. And she wanted to come take a picture, and all that. And so we're like, oh, okay, cool. Like, oh, dang, the mom's deaf. Like, oh, that's crazy. Because, like, you when you can't hear, you feel things. And so that's a different perspective to feel the concert, Anyway, we take a picture. We hug. And Mata goes to the mom and hugs her and goes, thank you. In her ear.
I whispered.
And he says it
I
again.
said, thank you.
Because she didn't
And she didn't
respond.
respond. I said thank you. Dude, and then she just walked off. And I was like, dude, they're rude. And we're like, I just kind of
totally forgot.
I didn't even put two and two together. It's like, let's go.
We're like, bro, she just gave a big old
I'm
speech.
sorry, I didn't hear
about her
that
mom
part.
feeling the concert because she's
hear that
deaf.
part. I was like,
Oh, that's
funny.
classic.
You guys having a lot of good time together. I love
We
it.
laughed quite a bit.
my God.
Damn,
so
good
much.
time.
Yeah, we have a good
Yeah,
time.
good time.
We have a good time.
Mata's everybody's spirit animal. So it's like,
When I look at your Instagram or when I look at his Instagram, I know exactly who is the silly guy of the bunch. It's very obvious.
Keep it light.
Yeah,
Very
keep it
fun.
very light.
but you need that,
Very fun.
Yeah.
You need that because this whole, like, the music game is, it can get you down. It can, because it's cutthroat. It doesn't care about,
Yeah, ruthless.
So,
No.
it's very
It is
ruthless.
Yeah,
So it's like it's crazy. Like, we have like the perfect combination of
yeah.
Personalities.
personalities.
Who is the most serious guy from the bunch? Like the most serious.
I think Ivan turned into it, but not by choice, right? Because he's the older one, and he's been in the part of the managerial role with Tua and everything. So I think it's by default Ivan. But he used to be a clown.
Yeah,
You
so,
still
like,
are. You get your moments, but it used to be him and I, just 1-2 punch, bro.
Like, I get all of his jokes
bro.
in there. Everybody else in the room, he'd be like, quiet, and I'm over here going, like,
He gets it. I was like,
I get.
I wanted to get everybody, but they're not. No, but he's the serious one now. And Rome's the quiet one, and R is just the cool one. Everybody, he's just chill. But yeah, we work well together. I think that's another testimony of us that, it'd be really bad if there was 4 of you. 4 of you or 4
No,
of me.
we wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have made it. Like, there's no
I
way.
was like, oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, looking back, it's like the perfect combination.
Yeah.
And then all of us, we recognize what's real, with Tautua, and so we all listen.
Yeah.
And sometimes we fall short, but our heart is like, oh, okay, cool. Whatever you say, like, we don't, you know, we don't like, I know what, you know, I can do it better. Like, none of us have that attitude, you know?
And he's always the one, too, who's like, dude, let me know how you like this. I know we like this. We'll take this away. It's always inclusive. It's not just my way or the highway or us, too. No, we're not. It's always all inclusive. And I think that's what just works. That's why we've worked well so long, for so long. So
Yeah, I think, you know, ego can only hinder success.
yeah.
If you put the ego aside and you understand that nobody's in competition, and you
same-
winners together.
Yes.
We're winning as a team.
Absolutely.
Then you're like, oh, okay, then I don't need to all the time be in alpha mode.
Yeah.
I can be just with my guys.
Yeah.
And together,
Absolutely.
we're one unit as an alpha.
Yeah.
100, that's exactly what it is.
And that's where the secret
And
of
we're
success.
stronger together, yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yep.
You know what they say about team? It
Yeah.
means together everyone achieves more.
Nice.
That's what they say.
Together, everyone achieves more.
That's what's
So
up.
just meat backwards.
Did somebody say steak?
That was a mistake. Did someone say steak?
This whole time.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Well, to be honest with you, it's a great pleasure to have you on our podcast, and I know you guys are extremely busy and your schedule is tight, but we have a little gift for you,
Oh.
and it's actually an award.
Oh.
So
What?
a lot of
Yes.
times at the Aloha Hour, we give a hammer award, and we provide a hammer. I'm sure you saw it on our Instagram.
Yeah.
We give to our people the hammer award. But for you guys, we had to go above and beyond. Above and beyond.
Wow.
And
Thor
for you
award?
guys,
The hammer.
we have the Aloha Hour, the Bomb Award.
Wow. Oh, that's real. That's
We wanted to
sick.
make sure that you guys know that
That's
you guys are the bomb. And
go.
the way you handle
Dang.
yourself, the way you treat
That's
others.
awesome.
And I want you to say to the mic, I want you to say your toast. Never above.
Never above you, never below you, always beside you.
Amen.
Amen.
Yes.
Cheers to that. Thank you for the
Cheers.
Aloha Hour. Thank you guys.
Good. Let's
Thank
go.
Cheers, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Shoot
The bomb.
shoot it, Sambo.
Hey!
Still smooth.
Smooth like a baby's butt.
I'm enjoying it myself.
I'll take one of your. I get one of your cups. I should have asked one for earlier. With some
Yeah, man.
ice.
Get some ice over here.
Yeah.
I have a whole setup there.
Full bar, bro.
What kind of hosts are you guys?
You're right. You're right.
He's been here for a whole hour.
Right, we're gonna get fired after this one.
Give some for what's his name? Well, thank you for the award. We'll take this to go. Yeah. Tune in. We got more music coming out.
Yes.
2024 is a big year for us.
Oh, you have singles or albums coming out?
Yeah, we got more music coming out. We actually just got back from One Love in New Zealand, and something magical happened there. We got to reconnect with our brother Boogs, J Boog. So
Let's go.
Some fun stuff coming out,
bro.
and we were all together with the Green Boys, Caleb them, and Feej, and so all four of us were in the studio together. So it was something special
In New Zealand.
to us. It was like kind of historic that we were all in what never happened before, and there was a record that came out of it, and they'll be dropping it pretty soon.
Oh,
So,
all you
people
hammer.
look out for that
Hammer, so look out for that one coming up soon.
Where all of you together?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bugs, Fiji, Green, and us.
How is Fidge doing?
He is like he's probably gonna outlive all of us.
Running hard.
He's gonna be singing at our funeral in his wheelchair. Freaking guy.
We're at a point where we would definitely cherish every moment with him. It is one of those you'll never you don't know if it might be the last one, but when he's there and whatever we're all prestigious in our own right with what we've done, but with Fee it's different. He's uncle. We all drop everything. Whatever you need, we're there. That's how it is with all the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just like Mata help automatic, whatever he needs. So to us, he's still very, very special. I mean, whenever that happens, this guy is gonna be, one we don't want to. We just want to enjoy it as much as we can.
Yeah.
But we're very grateful for whenever we are together.
He's
So,
a very special human.
he is
Yeah.
Very
for what
special
he's
human.
done
Oh
for
my
this. The Polynesian people.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, there is that we would have no identity really if it wasn't for him. You know what I mean?
And his story, he's come a very, very, very long way, bro.
Facts.
Very long way. I used to go to church, and when I was going to this church's highest praise, the pastor, I guess Feed used to live with him.
Wow.
And then so they used to share the story of Feed, like, you know, he used to live out of a van, and he would just be in his van singing up a storm.
Wow.
Working on his ranges and all the many of
Octaves he gets, huh?
yes.
Wow.
And that was just that was his goal. He just loved singing, period.
Man.
And it was which fits Fiji's like he has like this, I don't know how, like enigma of like when you run in, like for me when I run into like a small bar, random ass hole in the wall karaoke place where everybody in there is terrible singers.
Yeah.
And he's just in there bodying the whole thing,
Bro.
giving everybody a free
wow.
show, but he's just
Yo.
vibing.
Yeah.
He's just he absolutely wholeheartedly loves singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
If you get to just witness that and be a part of that, it is a
Yes.
treat.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely a treat.
You know what my introduction with Fiji, when his mom died, he didn't shave and he had a long big beard, and he stayed at the Waikiki Beachcomber when I had my where I have my coffee shop, and he came on his wheelchair, and I saw on his arm that he had a Dahui tattoo. You know Dahui, the guy from. So I'm like, okay, let me take care of this guy. You know, like he look like he needs help. You know, he's on a wheelchair, long beard.
Wow.
I'm like,
You didn't recognize him?
no.
Oh wow.
He had a hat on. I'm like, sir, my name is Jonathan. I'm the owner. Can I buy you lunch? He's like, why you buy me lunch? I'm like, oh, I just want to be kind. So I buy him lunch, and we sit together, and we talk story, and then everybody comes to me, like the kitchen. Everybody's like, you're sitting with Fiji. I'm like, who? Fiji. He said, that's Fiji? Yeah. I'm like, are you Fiji? He's like, yeah, I'm Fiji. I'm like, oh my God. I'm sitting at lunch with Fiji. I'm like, oh shit.
You mean you offered lunch to a homeless man and you don't you try and say you thought you were doing a nice that was outside.
So what you're saying?
No, Beach, we love you even though he might have thought you were homeless. Yeah, I love it. I was just kidding.
you're like
Dude.
Raiders fan. That's all the Raiders.
Yeah, bro. He's the guy is gonna be everywhere, anywhere. He doesn't care where he's at. He's just enjoying life, enjoying singing, enjoying the people. But
Yeah.
but to him,
Huge
we
heart.
cherish him.
Yeah.
Like he is, a legend in our culture. We always will cherish him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, to have been in that studio must have been
Oh, bro.
magic with all you guys at once.
Fuck.
The funny thing is,
I got to record him singing, cutting his verse, and it's all in real time. So within 10, 15
10
one
minutes.
take, one take every
we were doing
Boom,
that.
I'm like,
we
oh
knocked it
my
out in
gosh.
2 days, and he's like, Feed, and he's like sleeping in the corner. Like, Feed, your turn. Okay, and he's just rolling with the scooter. I said, bring the mic, and he goes, and he lets it play it back. Do it again. Okay, run him, and then just. No, again. He just does it, bro. And in 10 minutes, he's like, power verse, like, okay, bye. Wow. And then we play back. We're like, oh my
Yo.
gosh. That was it.
He's
like, we were like, we need to really reevaluate our life as artists, and just like, what the, bro, just knocked it out of
He's
the
the
park,
GOAT.
bro.
Yeah, he's the
hands
GOAT.
down, really.
He's
Hands
the
down,
GOAT.
bro. My
Hands
man
down.
is
Yeah.
sick with it, bro.
He's paved the way for so many, and
Yeah.
and more to come, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that said, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I love the fact that everybody recognizes it. Like,
Yeah.
everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows it. Everybody shows the love. Everybody shows the respect.
Hands down.
And I love it about our community that everybody knows, like, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He set the tone.
yeah.
And then,
Yeah. Boogie, Caleb, all of us, we're like, hey, Boogie, you check. We all make sure he's good.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
all, we're
Yeah.
all here together, but at the end of the day, that's the GOAT, and we
Yeah.
got to make sure
Make sure
of
he's
our
good.
respect. He's always taking care. He always feels good. Then he's like, I like go casino. we go. And he's just he's just going to the roulette table like 100. I was like, so boy, when's your birthday? Is it October? Shoots, I like 11. It's just like, and 10 racks later, I was like,
Is it 11? Huh? That's all good.
Yeah, November.
11's November.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, dude, he's a great guy, man. Love him.
Yeah. And you know what? It's crazy to see that all this community usually in the industry, because like we said before, it's ruthless and everybody's like against each other. Everybody's in a competition. In Hawaii, you know, the green, like when you guys performed over here, you brought Caleb, you brought this guy up, you brought everybody up.
Glenn.
I'm like, oh my God, this is what it is all about.
Yes.
When you guys performed at the fucking Blaisdell, you brought everybody up and everybody felt the mana. The mana was like, right, if there was a mana meter, the mana meter would have been fucking
We're having a mana meter next show.
Dwayne needs to have that in his mix with.
off the charts,
Off the charts, bro. That
Mana
was
meter.
so special to us. We're from here. We grew up here. Blaisdell was the most iconic venue. We've never performed there like as a headline show. And knowing Elvis Presley and all this just iconic. We're like, damn, you're giving us 2 nights? Sell out, bro. And we sold out both nights, bro. Everyone came through. And it was like, dude, with this show was for Hawaii. We don't care what everything we were making, we put it right back into the show. And it's just like, what is the best lighting, production, everything we want to give the show Hawaii deserves. That was our Aloha, to say thank you for giving us Aloha. And that was it. And we're like, everyone was like, God, that show. I'm like, bro, even us on stage, like,
I know.
bro, this is
There was a lot of times. There was a few times I'm like, oh my gosh.
Dude, this is the thing. Bro, even like the kind
During the
we
show.
found out that morning, we're like, guess who's coming to the show? I was like, who? It was like, Dwayne. I was like, what? So Dwayne,
Dwayne who?
Rock came. The man came and he said, bro, I haven't been to a show in over 15 years, and I was
Because of his status.
Yeah, because his status, he just can't go out and enjoy anymore.
Yeah.
So he's like, bro, they called ahead. They had his head security checked the whole premise, had a whole separate area for him just to enjoy. And he's like, bro, guys, that was one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. I haven't been in shows so long. Thank you so much for having me enjoy it. I was like, brah, let's run it. And he's like, dude. And we've known Dwayne for a very long time, since the beginning. Tautua and Tanawai. Tanawai's been his stunt double for so long. And we've never asked him for any handout like that. That's just, it's just like, bro. And he said, to see what you guys have done, he's like, look at that you guys did that. You know what I mean? You guys did that on your own, and I'm so proud of you guys. And I was like, thank you so much. And that was it, dude. I was like, bro, that was everything. Just to give like the homage and say, bro, tribute to you guys, proud of what you guys have accomplished. And I was like, that was huge, bro. That was
coming from
him,
jamming in the backyard with him, for him getting his tattoos.
When he first got that chest piece.
We were there jamming.
I was
a senior in high school. Right after finals, go all the way up to LA.
Before he made the crossover, right before Scorpion King.
That's an epic story.
Yeah.
So when he got tattooed on his chest,
we were jamming for him.
We were there that night.
It was a whole story, and then two was like, man,
cops came.
Who's that?
Oh my God,
that was funny.
He said, hey, Matsu, you guys want to come over jam for rock? He's getting blasted over here in Hollywood. I was like, sure. And then backyard was Tanawai's house, just jamming all night. He's getting tattooed. He's loving it. But bro, 2 a.m. and it was just me, JR, and Rock. And then the tattoo artist, he's still going, and we were just laughing, singing. All of a sudden, in the back, you hear this knock on the door on the backyard, just like hello, and he's like, oh, and then open up, there's these 2 cops just coming, Mexican Malayali guys, and then he's just like, who's the owner of this residence? And then Rock's looking that way directly, beeline to him, shirt off, everything. He gets up and he just goes, I am sir, how can I help you? And then the guy's like, he's like, dude, you know who that is? He's like, yeah, I know who that is. It's, hi, Mr. Johnson. And he's like, can I help you, sir? Oh, do you mind just, if we had a neighbor's complaint, do you mind? I said, all right, yeah, sure. Anything else? No, that's it. And they're just like backpedaling back. Bro, I was just jamming, bro. And that was it. It's all right, thank you. And just, you can go now.
They never came back. They never came back.
We were jamming, bro. But it was that night, and then 20 years later, this guy happens to be the biggest box office actor in the world. Yes. Everything he touches turns into gold.
Yeah.
Yes. And he's still, the way he is, he's that genuine. He's that real. He's the same person. And that's he keeps everything we're talking about that's exactly what rock represents, man.
Yeah.
That's what we love about him too. You know, he still keeps the humility, but still does what he does, and he still shows us love. You know what I mean? But he's so, like, we're his little nephews that he's just so proud of. So we're like, man, for him to take the time out to come to our show in his business, that means a lot. So we're really, really grateful for him.
I saw him having a good time. He had his own like his own on the side. He had his own tent.
tent.
Canopy.
And he was like having a good time.
Bro.
And I'm like, oh my God, wait, the rock stars are having a good time with the Common King. They just like,
It
was so surreal, like
know.
to see him just having a good time and just like every song he knows the words.
Yeah,
he's
he's just singing, dude.
what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's a real
That's
one.
epic. That's
Yeah.
epic.
That is, man. Very
That's
grateful for
epic.
him, man. He always shows love, you know. But again, we respected him for what he's done for the community, bro. Putting us on the map. Just, you know what I mean. He's so proud to be Polynesian, proud to be from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
we see just like us. So, bro, not a lot people don't even know where Hawaii is or where Samoa is, or you know what I mean. And then you see rock and you say, oh, that's what's like, what? Yep, that's us. That's where I'm from. And it's the same thing with us, man. So we gotta have rock here, yeah.
Yeah, next one. 55.
Yeah, 55.
Episode Color Beach.
Beach.
You guys call it rock.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, look at it.
So
Boost. Oh my gosh. So funny.
Wow. You guys probably have stories for hours, huh?
Bro.
You guys
Yeah,
have
we can tell
stories
all
for
kinds of
days.
stories, bro. As we're sitting here, I'm thinking about like all these
Yeah,
other
so
stories.
it's like, oh my
Man,
gosh, bro.
I think we have another. We got to go somewhere else. We still have like 3 more meetings.
Like, where the hell are you? How long is this podcast? We're coming.
We're not going to take too much of your time, but I can tell you how amazing it feels to sit down with you guys. And I always go back to never above, never below, always beside. It means so much that you guys at the you know where you are, that you're so down to earth and you're so like real and you're so like local. It means a lot to me because it means that you're like just genuine, enjoying life, enjoying your journey, and don't exclude anybody. You're just being yourself, and it's amazing to see you guys
Thank you,
just
Jonathan.
being yourself.
Thank you,
Oh,
brother.
thank you.
Love it.
Means a lot.
Love it.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you, Steezy.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
You guys.
My
Yeah,
man,
brother.
Thank you.
I can see a song coming out with Steez. You know he's one rapper, one of the baddest, if not the baddest in Hawaii.
Let's
I'm
go.
just saying.
Let's go.
I'm just saying. If you ever need one rapper from Hawaii, some real nanakuli shit, bro. It's my boy right here. It's my boy right
Let's
here.
go.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just
let's
saying.
make sure we switch information after this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah. And thank you, Brett, for making it work with
Thank
the
you,
4
Brett.
mics and no headphones.
Where's he at?
He's
Look at
hiding.
that. Oh, there he is.
My South African, my brother.
Hey.
Thank you, man. Thank you for
The
this.
Springboks.
Oh, now Uncle Ed's got you feeling damn good.
Let's go, man. Love this shit. Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn good,
I
baby.
got coffee. I got baby when I go home.
is that what it's called? Coffee?
This is really good.
All right.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
It is real.
This is really good.
No joke.
That's
I appreciate
straight.
you.
And really
You
dangerous.
drink, you
Really-
know
really
your
dangerous.
liquor.
I know my liquor.
Yeah. So for you to say that, especially someone that doesn't drink, you heard it here, folks. And in the Hawaiian Hour, this is real. This is real, baby. On the 10.
And we're out. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you guys.
See you next time.